Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My hair's grown a little bit since I last had it down on here, but yeah. So it's been quite some time since I last did a sitting down talk vlog. So if you're not really a fan of those, you might want to go now. I will also warn you and tell you that's not going to be one of the happiest of vlogs, unfortunately, because everything seems to go okay and then it collapses, so to speak. In my head, it's like my mind's a mess, to be honest with you. 1 minute it's all up, everything's fine, the world's amazing, and then the next minute something happens, and when that thing happens, it makes me feel so low. And I think because it's happened more than once now, it kind of gets a little annoying. So my summer's been quite a mad one, to be honest with you. So much has happened. So much has gone on. I've done so much stuff. I've met up with more friends this summer than ever before, which is really good because some of them have been really old school friends and old mates that I haven't seen in so long, and so it's been lovely to catch up with them. But on the other side, I've had some good times that have since turned sour. By sour, I mean they've gone downhill, and now, although it was such a good memory, it now feels awful because I'm not friends with those people anymore. What have I achieved this summer? Well, I guess I've achieved meeting a load of guys that turned out to be idiots. I let it happen again very, very, very recently as well. I'm talking this week recently. I'm not going to talk too openly about it because I have respect for that person, even though deep down I guess I shouldn't, but I do. Basically, went out with this person and turns out that they weren't all they seemed, and they were lovely as well, and we could have been something, but because they ruined it, we're not going to be something anymore. That is, I know that's a very brief, and you're probably all thinking, what's she on about? But I don't want to say too much, as I say, because it wouldn't be right, and I don't want to come across as a bitch, and I guess I'm just too nice to the people that have used me, really, but I wouldn't want to be horrible about that person because I still have feelings for them, even though I kind of don't like to admit that I do. My naiveness, if that's a word. I don't think that's a word, is it? Well, my naivety, I don't know. Well, my naiveness, we'll just say naiveness, has led me into some romantic situations where I've been used, played, led astray, or cheated upon, and all in the duration of this summer. It's just, I feel like blaming myself, but I shouldn't because they've screwed me over, but I don't know, it's just hard. I wish I could go into more detail, but I have too much respect for people to do that. I'm not as low to do that. I wouldn't want to start going off on a massive rant because I still have respect for those people, even though they hurt my feelings and they played me. But I would see them all again tomorrow if I could. I repeat, I would see them all again tomorrow if I could. But I'd be an idiot because they played on the fact that I'm quite naive, quite new to situations, and they thought they could get through me like that. Well, I'm sorry. Did you really expect you'd get away with it? No. I don't get why, well, I suppose it can be the same with girls as well, but obviously where I come from it's guys, but I just don't get why guys think it's acceptable to do these things and then turn it around on you as if you're the bad one because you found them out to be a moron, basically. Anyway, like I said, The one who I knew recently, he was quite close to my heart, even though I wasn't sure of him at first. After meeting him, he did mean a lot to me, and I thought we could have been something. We was going somewhere. But I can't share a person with someone, and I can't be doing with liars either. I fell for him. I thought he was the best thing since God created the earth. Especially when I saw how gorgeous he was. I do still kind of like him. I'm just really hurt and confused and feel like I need answers as to why they did this, why they all did it, and why this recent one has done it, because he came across so lovely. And once again, I'm broken and I've allowed myself to get into a situation where I've been played. I'm just getting to the stage now where I feel like giving up on everything and just wondering where I'm going wrong. It is quite upsetting because I'm doubting myself, and just wondering what guys have said to me in the past, what's true and what's not, because you're paying me with compliments, but then the next minute you're doing the dirty. It's like you can't just go and do that. And I don't know. I could go on. Anyway, I'm kind of trying to stay as positive as I can instead of looking at them as mistakes, thinking about it as a learning curve, and how I can improve in the future, I guess. Because I am a gullible person. I mean, I can't just stop myself. That would be quite hard, because I don't think I'm going to ever get rid of how gullible I am. But I just need to read between the lines, and if someone says something that I'm unsure of, go with my gut instinct and think no, because it's happened too many times now and I don't want it to happen a fourth time. So I hope some of you can relate to this, because it would be nice to see that I'm not the only person out there who's ended up like being, I guess, treated in this way, because I don't know, I am starting to like feel a bit, and my head's just all over the place. At night especially, I overthink everything. I'm constantly feeling low. I was on such a high about 2 days ago. All of a sudden, due to this, I'm back down, been broken once again. And even though I haven't been speaking to this person for that long, it still really hurt me inside, because if I hadn't have met them, I wouldn't be feeling like this. But because I met them and how lovely they were, and how they were hot stuff as well. Like, I'm telling you, I was like this. I can't. I wouldn't be able to trust someone like that in a relationship. I'd be friends with them, but I couldn't be in a relationship with someone like that. No way. So anyway, it's been great speaking to you, and as I say, I'm really sorry that it was just a bit of a sit-down, boring chat vlog job. It's been quite a while since I've done one, and at the same time I just feel like I needed to get it off my chest and see if anyone else can relate to me, and like if anyone else has been, maybe you've not, maybe you've been very lucky in love. Here's one who hasn't. And then I keep thinking about things I could have done differently, this guy situation, but no, I mean, but then I think back and I think, no, you were cheated. I just can't condone that. Anyway, I'm going to go now, so I will speak to you all another day. I'll be doing another vlog, probably in a couple of days' time, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get that out there. Please subscribe below, give this a like. I'm presuming I'm going to get a lot of dislikes from this, I'm not going to lie to you, but I just needed to get it out there. I just needed to get it out there because sometimes you just need to get things off your chest, whether that be publicly, whether that be privately. And I feel like I needed to explain myself because I've been putting so many low statuses and statements on different social medias, and people will be wondering why, so that's why. And obviously I couldn't go into too much detail, but I have my reasons as to why I can't. But there we are.